yeah, when you work for a living, you gotta work every day, 6, 7 days a week. You kind of gotta do this stuff when it gets dark out. I mean, I could put it in the garage. I gotta move everything. I'll get some light in. I'll get it done. You can still see. It doesn't take long to put a sealant on it. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, guys. Okay, we're done clay barring it, and I know I'm losing my light, and I don't feel like I'm not gonna move the cars and put it in the garage. We're gonna do it right here. I know I'm gonna get probably some bad comments about it, but hey, when you work all the time and you want to get stuff done, sometimes you just gotta do stuff like this. It's almost, it's 9:30 p.m. So you gotta do it. You gotta do what you gotta do to get things done. So now I'm gonna apply the Jescar Power Lock. All right, after I apply it, I'm gonna let it sit for 30 minutes, and then we'll take it off. And same thing, I'm gonna use the pad. These are from Chemical Guys, almost like the one from Adams. And we're gonna apply it with this by hand. Let it sit and take it off. And same thing. Now, if you apply a sealant, you're going to let it sit, follow the directions. This one's 30 minutes. Chemical Guys is 30 minutes also, I believe. And if you're just putting a wax on after you clay bar it, you're just going to want to haze it up and take it off. Do section at a time for the wax. This, we're doing it all, then we're taking it off. And I know it's dark, but you know what? It's the only way I can get this done. When I only have one day off a week, and you got a bunch of stuff to do around the house, it is what it is. So that's why I said there's no sugarcoating anything on this channel. It's average guys. We gotta do what we gotta do to get things done. Okay, what you want to do is on your pad, you want to condition a little bit. Put a detail spray on it, just wetting it up a little bit, kind of, so it's not dry. This is the Chemical Guys conditioner spray. Put that on there. Same thing. Get a nice Microsoft towel to wipe it off. So you can get them anywhere. There you go. So let's start. Remember, I'm going to go back and forth. Then you go side to side, make sure everything's covered. And then do the whole vehicle, wait 30 minutes, take it off. I'll be able to get it done. Heat that up. Paint feels good. Alright, let's get to it. I'm going to start with the fender. It's a little damp. Clay barring it, so let's start on the fender. Alright, we're going to apply the Jescar Power Plus now. Granted, I know it's dark. I'm probably going to get all the detail guys are like, are you kidding me? But hey, not everything's perfect. Don't have that perfect garage, or you work every day. A lot of those guys probably don't. So you got to do what you got to do. That's the way I look at it. It's not like I've done this before at night like this. I have pretty good results. You gotta do what you gotta do when the time you have it. So you're gonna go back and forth to apply it. Dark out, I'm going to go back and forth. I'll go over a little bit extra that you can't see. There you go. That's what you got to do when you got to do it. Alright, I'm going to continue to work. We're going to get ready to put on the Jescar Power Lock Sealant. Now, if you're not going to do a sealant, you can go straight to a wax after we did the clay bar and all that. You can put the wax on, or any type of wax, Canuba wax you put on there. Just go ahead and let it haze up, and then take off. Let it do a section at a time. Basically, if you want to wax it, do a whole hood, and then basically then start taking it off. You don't want to let it sit too long. Sometimes, it depends on the wax, hard to take off. But on the power lock, we're gonna let it sit 30 minutes, then take it off. Then I have to wait 3 hours before I can apply this product again, or another wax. So let's apply it back. Same thing. We're gonna go back and forth, thin coats, and then let it sit for 30 minutes. So I can, you guys can watch me put it on for a little bit. Another thing is too, you want to do it in the shade or in the garage. Right now I got my shade in between the houses. I have it for a certain amount of time, so it should be enough to put the sealant on there, and then I'll have to wait until about maybe 7 p.m. to do the wax. But before I can do the wax, we can do tires and trim, stuff like that. Right out a little bit. Sun's peeking through a little bit, but sometimes too, if I didn't have the shade, well, sealant you gotta let it sit out. You throw a wax on it, and I would just do a little section at a time, take it off so it wouldn't bake in there, and that helped too. Okay, now we're gonna start taking it off. Same thing. You're just gonna go back and forth. Have to do the windows later. And since I got the the sealant on here, this one you gotta let it sit for 3 hours before I can put the wax on it. So might not be able to do that till later on. So I'm definitely gonna lose my shade. So no biggie. I'll just kind of rewash it and then apply the wax on it. But meantime, we can do all the trim. I can try that VRT from Chemical Guys out, see how long it lasts. We do all this. Because on the Corvette, that's what I did. I did the trim before I put the wax on it. And if you got any of that trim on the paint, that wax took it right off. So it's pretty cool. Alright, let me get to wiping. Just go back and forth with your towel. Basically, that's all you gotta do. And keep going over it a couple times. Make sure you get everything, check everything out. That shine looks pretty good. Alright, I'll get to it. Tell you, every time this camera comes on, dogs bark. Never fails. Look at that shine from the Jescar. Pretty good. Look at that shine on there. And I didn't even polish it. Just clay barred it and block. And then get that. There's a few spots, some tar I need to get, but I'll do that during the week and then reapply the product. But I can do that during the week. I missed a couple spots. Oh well. You get like that, you get in a hurry, you want to get this stuff done because your time is limited. That's pretty good shine. Hopefully the camera's steady enough. I mean, to really get this truck looking, perfect. Well, it won't be perfect, but to really getting it looking good, I could probably spend 3 days on it, a couple days. Yeah, I say 3 days. 4x4. Kind of go over everything, make sure you didn't miss anything, because it's easy to miss some spots. That's that spot where I got egg, man, that rock. Try to keep your stuff up. It's sad, people mess my stuff up. Here you go. Looking good. No, I was thinking, not everyone can get the shade or a garage to do this stuff in. And what about a park? Wash it at a spray car wash or wherever you can wash it at your house. If you don't have a garage, your shades are limited. and put your supplies in your vehicle and head to a park. I know there's a few parks around here. Probably take, I think they're about 20-minute drive. They have plenty of shade. A few areas where won't be a lot of people watching you. And yeah, that'd be perfect. You can make a family trip out of it. Yeah, that kind of good idea. Maybe I can do a video on that. Go to the park, and the only thing is when you get there, you might want to have a detail spray where you wipe the vehicle down before you even apply the wax. You're not gonna have no power, granted, but you could do everything by hand. Or if you have a little generator you could bring, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Get some nice shade. Spend some time in a quiet place. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. I mean, they got that cordless power washer that I have that I need to try out. You can bring something like that, a couple buckets. You can even hand wash it there. I don't see why not. That's that thing. Buff some of it out. The rest is down to the primer. There's no way getting that out. Just have to get the little thing out. That's about it. My neighbors are probably like, that dude's always talking to his vehicles. Maybe that's why they don't wave at me no more. Have a great week.